It's Movie Time is brought to you by the Gateway Film Center, 1550 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. Further details and showtimes online at gatewayfilmcenter.com.
The award-winning It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
And I'm Linda Baas McClelland.
And this is It's Movie Time. Linda?
Yes, John.
The movie is And So It Goes.
Yeah.
It stars Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton.
Together for the first time on screen.
Yes, but I bet you could write the script.
That was going to be one of my ending comments. I could write a better script about finding love late in life with all its ups and downs, for sure.
You may remember Jack Nicholson previously appeared, I believe, in Something's Gotta Give.
Yep, with Diane Keaton.
With Diane Keaton. And he was a much badder boy, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Than Michael Douglas in this.
But the chemistry between Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson was so much better. There was no chemistry between Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton at all.
I think you may be right.
But I was so disappointed because the film opens, in the background they're playing Both Sides Now. And I thought,
yes,
this is going to be a good, senior rom-com. And I was pretty excited about it.
Yeah. Now, there were a couple of good things about it for me.
Yes.
Besides, it's completely formulaic. You know every step of the way what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So there's no surprises on this one. He's a curmudgeon.
Oh, he's dreadful.
He's a wealthy real estate agent. She's trying to make a new career as a lounge singer. And the two of them are put together under circumstances in which there are a couple of subplots that I thought had promise. The most interesting one was that his son is an ex-junkie going to prison for 9 months and tries to give him his hitherto unknown granddaughter. Now, to me, this was fascinating, not only as a plot point, but also because Michael Douglas has had problems with his son Cameron, who is doing time now for drugs.
That's exactly right. Yes, I read that. I didn't remember it.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
So it had a ring of authenticity. Now, Douglas, like Jack Nicholson, is no piker when it comes to this stuff. He's won the Oscar for Wall Street, and well-deserved. So it's not as if he can't act his way through this.
Right.
What's your take on Diane Keaton on this?
Well, she's feisty and ditzy like she always does. There's nothing new for Diane, that's for sure.
Ditzy is a good word.
Yeah.
She does play that well.
One thing about one of these actors, when the son pulls up with this beautiful little girl,
yes,
who he hands over to Orrin, is that his name?
Yes.
So how is this problem going to be solved? Well, he hands over the guardianship of the daughter to Leah, that's Diane Keaton's character, and it says, will these 60-somethings fall in love and take care of this little girl? And you're sitting there thinking, is the Pope a Catholic? I mean, there are no surprises in this movie. The storyline is so thin.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that Douglas and Keaton actually fall in love so quickly after a dreadful, awkward first kiss, and then they hop into the bedroom.
Oh, it's awful.
And it's so awful. There's no character development. There's no storyline to show you how they develop deep feelings for each other.
Yeah.
So it's very, very, very sad.
I thought that Keaton did a fairly good job as a lounge singer. No.
Oh yeah, I think that was one of the strong points of the movie, and that will draw people in, and people will enjoy watching it. She is a very good singer. Did she sing in Annie Hall?
I don't know, but of course she started her career, I believe, as a lounge singer.
But I think she did sing a song in Woody Allen's Annie Hall. Yeah. But when she sings "The Shadow of Your Smile" in this movie, it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
So that was one of the strong points.
Whole range from Irving Berlin, Jimmy Van Heusen.
Right.
They do quite a good job in selecting it, and even have a little cameo by the Jersey Boy.
Frankie Valli?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
The owner of the club.
That's right. He hires her. That's right.
But as Frankie Valli is the owner of the club, has a lot of promise. But I think he's on the cutting room floor on that one, because he wasn't in more
he wasn't
than
in for very long,
a minute
that's
or
for
two.
sure. But basically, there is a strong cast.
Oh, the cast is terrific.
Who makes the most of this predictable plot.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And there are some cute, humorous moments. The verbal volleys between Orrin and his real estate agent partner. Her name's Frances
Sternhagen.
I thought they were very good.
I think you're right on that. In fact, I think Sternhagen steals the film.
I do too, with her cigarette in her hand. And
it couldn't help but remind me of the old screwball comedies of the 30s,
right.
where you get the male and female, and it's like machine guns, and
right.
she's there, as you said, inside this real estate agency doing the most politically incorrect thing, smoking
right.
a cigarette, but she's a partner with him.
Right.
They own the agency, and she's the one who gives him the straight scoop.
Right.
So it's a terrific little interaction between the two. Well done. Now remember, a person who can do this very well is Rob Reiner, the director. So remember When Harry Met Sally,
right.
Spinal Tap,
yeah.
Even most recently Bucket List.
Right.
So it's not that Rob Reiner can't do comedy or romantic comedy. It's just that there's something that drags in this film.
Right.
I can't quite figure it out, except perhaps you're right. Perhaps the writing just isn't smart enough.
No. And Reiner got the idea for the film's theme, Finding a Great Love at the End of Your Life, from the Bucket List, correct?
That's right. Tell me, do you remember, was it Nicholson?
Yes,
Who
Nicholson.
was being interviewed
uh-huh.
and asked what was his bucket list when he was in the film Bucket List.
Right.
And he gave a really smart answer. He says, one great romantic comedy. And Reiner got the idea and went with it with this,
right.
with Michael Douglas and not Jack Nicholson. I
Right.
don't know what Jack looks like these days.
Not good, I don't think. Not as good as you, that's for sure.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Well, Lenny, do you think that we've exhausted a very thin film?
I do. When I was thinking about grading the movie, I could think of the song, Both Sides Now.
Yes,
And,
good one.
And so that kept going through my mind, especially last night when I couldn't sleep. Like the song says, it's love's illusion that I recall. I really don't know love at all. And so it goes, and so it went, so I'm giving it a C.
Okay, and your partner here is going to award it a C+, just for a moment or two that I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
But let me end by giving you lines from Billy Joel's song.
Yes.
That also is about, and so it goes. And these are the first 4 lines of the lyrics of his song. In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from lovers past, until a new one comes along. And so it goes.
So it goes.